Well, on non-season it is. On non-season, it's actually almost on par with Crusader at the best case scenarios. So like the Rift Guardians that favor Impale are close to Crusaders on non-season. But when you add the 4th cube slot, then there is no comparison. Like nothing is close to a Crusader for RGK. It doesn't matter how decent the other options are. Crusaders are just that much better. But that's, of course, the 4th cube slot, though. Yeah. But in terms of, like, Impale's strength right now, it's not really that bad. So it needs it does need a buff, though. Like, it's not where it needs to be now. But it does need a buff. I think not only does it need a damage buff, but it needs a survivability buff, too. Because you're so into the thick of things. I think Demon Hunters are practically using almost every defensive thing they can, for Impale. So like, yeah, like there's gonna be a hard cap ceiling if you don't buff the toughness as well. So it's not just damage that they need.
Big Crick has joined the Dynasty.
Big Crick, appreciate the follow. Welcome to the Dynasty. When am I gonna push for an Impale? Never. Never. I would consider it if the mechanics were different. Oh no, Impale can go higher than that. For like this season, and you can I'd say a dedicated Impale user can probably pull off like a somewhere in like the mid to upper 130s. Because Impale users per season gets developments and all guilds, which is actually pretty decent buff for Impale. But the thing about it is that you're gonna need the Paragon to do that because again, toughness is gonna be an issue. Big issue, really. But yeah, I don't really touch Impale because I don't like to play. I don't like to play that close to mobs. I don't like to be in their face like that. And I was actually okay with Impale before they allowed all 3 of the knives to hit the same target. Which makes sense. I mean, it's a cool mechanic, but it means that the only way you can play Impale is if you were standing on top of the elite, and that kind of like that kind of discouraged me from playing the set. Honestly, I did make a range Impale build, which actually performed quite okay, but obviously it's going to be better to play it up close. But yeah, when I mean that impale is definitely pretty.
What's going on, guys? Lobopixel here, back at it again with another video. And for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to hear your alerts from OBS through your desktop and your gameplay audio. This is something that took me a long time to figure out. I also ended up guiding other streamers settings and who I am. You're gonna want to either on every Windows desktop, there's a little section in the bottom right corner that has like a little audio thing. This setting is usually set to headphones, for me at least, but if you want to be able to stream and listen to your alerts and the gameplay, you're gonna want to either switch it to default or digital audio. Some people have digital audio or default, either or is fine, but go to settings. As soon as you go to settings, this little window is going to pop up, right? When this window pops up, you're going to want to go to audio. And this is the part that's really important. Where it says desktop audio, you're going to want to put this either to digital audio, which is what I have now.
Would I ever try pushing on hardcore? No, probably
Now
not.
Or
Not with
you're going to want to go to audio. And this is the part that's really important. Where it says desktop audio, you're going to want to put this either to digital audio, which is what I have now, or default. So once you have this set up,
game bug issues or freezing or whatnot.
you're good to go. Next, you're going to want to go to advanced monitoring device and put it on headphones.
I feel like
this is the settings that I put that works for me. Just try to have this set up like that, right? Next, you're going to go to your desktop audio, which is here. It's going to pop up automatically, I believe, when you start OBS or whatever. This little settings cogwheel, right? You're going to want to go here and then go to advanced audio properties. This little thing is your best friend, let me tell you. This little window is going to pop up, right? If you want to hear everything, desktop and gaming, you're going to want to put these two things, monitor and output. This part is so important, man. You have no idea. Like, I was trinkling with all these buttons trying to figure out what I hear and what I don't hear and stuff. Make sure desktop audio, monitor and output, Elgato gaming capture, monitor and output, and you should be good from that point on. Right now, we're just on my desktop, right? So when I play the output, this little settings cogwheel, right? You're gonna want to go here and then go to advanced audio properties. This little thing is your best friend, let me tell you. This little window is gonna pop up, right? If you want to hear everything, desktop and gaming, you're gonna want to put these two things, monitor and output. This part is so important, man. You have no idea. Like, I was trinkling with all these buttons trying to figure out what I hear and what I don't hear and stuff. Make sure desktop audio, monitor and output, Elgato gaming capture, monitor and output, and you should be good from that point on. Right now, we're just on my desktop, right? So when I play the alert, which you're gonna hear and what I don't hear and stuff, make sure desktop audio, monitor and output, Elgato gaming capture, monitor and output, and you should be good from that point on. Right now, we're just on my desktop, right? So when I play the alert, which you're gonna hear right now, I hear the alert because I have my headphones plugged into my PC. We're gonna turn on the PlayStation. So now that we made it up into this part, remember that you're gonna need at least a chat link cable from Elgato or some type of third-party cable that plugs into your controller so you'll be able to hear the gameplay audio. So when you have your chat link cable, right now there's no audio because there's nothing plugged in, right? So what you need is a chat link Elgato cable right here, right? It's like a female to male. I don't really know the details, but I know that this one right here at the end goes into the controller, and this one, your headphones can go in here, but this is a problem. This usually is a problem with the console streamers. So if you plug